Thank you, nerd! Let me take everything audio live real quick. So, I have played the original Stanley Parable, like, years ago. Like, we're talking more than, like, 10 years ago. So I'm going in treating it like I've never played this game before. Because I'm gonna be honest, I only remember, like, a couple of the endings. Some of the ones that I remember are pretty powerful, but, like, I'm sure that there is tons more in this game that I don't remember.
There is so much. You're in for such a treat. I'm very here for this. Though you should honestly still grab the achievement from the old game if you haven't yet.
Oh, I should.
Because why not?
Because why not?
Because they doubled it for this one.
Oh my god.
Super go outside means you gotta be away for 10 years, not 5.
Holy shit. Let's see. I'm gonna take us over to gaming and you can... Oh goodness, hang on. There we go. You're stuck. There we go. We got you. We pulled you out of the ether.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
It's me.
Little Moki.
It is the Moki. I am very bouncy.
Oh my god.
But most importantly, I need to know, do you have games on your phone?
Chat, I'm being held hostage until somebody has games on their phone. Also, for some reason, this game is asking me the current time. So I guess it's time zone o'clock. It is exactly 7:01.
Wow.
What?
Heart.
Oh. Before we get started, can I just say something? What?
It already begins.
Thank you for actually setting the clock both times. Oh, because I did this before! Because I did this when I was testing! Because I needed to set the resolution! Oh my god! They just leave the clock set at 12 o'clock and call it a day. Oh my god, Mr. Narrator! Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Well, are you sure it's the narrator?
Yeah, maybe not. It's not,
I mean, narrator would usually speak to you in that sarcastic tone of his.
You're right. You're right.
It has very Liam-coded accent.
You're right.
I guess Liam is him-coded, honestly.
I'm just gonna imagine that this game is being narrated to me by Liam.
The Liam Parable.
I don't even have any way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. I mean, I'm sure that there's something that you could do, but...
I mean, in theory, that means 12 o'clock could actually be right.
What's your deal, bud? Next time you boot up the game, set the clock to your favorite time. Okay. Pick whatever time you want, even if it's not the correct time. Be corrected.
Congrats.
I'll let you get back to the video game now. Okay.
I fucking love this dude so much.
Oh my god.
He's my favorite.
Okay, I guess we're just gonna crack into it.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Porku, hello!
Something
Porku.
that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
Don't stay up too late. It's a weekday.
He had been at his
That's
desk
true.
for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
It was
Never
Labor
in all
Day!
his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very
Damn, someone didn't get the
clearly
memo.
wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh God, make sure you get enough sleep before work.
Yeah.
That's definitely a big deal. Like, I mean, as much as I'm flattered that you'd come to see me this late, definitely make sure you get enough rest. Hello?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go
closed
to
my
the
door?
meeting
Who
room.
closed my
Perhaps
door?
he had simply
Indeed.
missed a memo.
Who closed my door?
The broom closet was my favorite.
I wonder if, and I don't know if this is too much of a stretch, but I wonder if there's a chance in a future run that I could go and, like, run back before it closes.
No matter how hard
I mean,
Stanley looked, he couldn't find
do you want a
trace of
little
his
something?
co-workers.
Have people tried?
Well, no, but there's something much simpler than that.
Something simpler?
Yeah. You're a bit too late now, though.
Oh, okay. Hello?
Hello.
Stanley went
I need the
around
reverb
touching
from,
every little thing in the office.
the
but it didn't
headliners.
make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Well, listen. What?
Button.
Button. Okay. I assume maybe that'll matter later.
In some cases it can, but I don't believe that was one of them.
So, I played this something like over 10 years ago. So I don't remember a lot. I remember this.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the
All
door
right.
on his left.
Are we obeying or are we disobeying?
This is decisions.
The better question
decisions.
is it on productivity cycle?
Ah, true. It's true. I'm a very good little worker bee.
Alrighty. Honestly,
Yet there was
the
not
normal
a
ending's a
single
good place to
person
start.
there either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley
Tone
decided to
setter.
go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find
Tips
an
for not
answer
getting
there.
fired. How to sell this. I love these slides so much.
Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive aggressively.
Hey, it's just
Using
my office.
slides to assure employees that everything is okay. And then some bevel on all the text. Oh my god.
Everyone is unique. You most of all.
Synergize core value expenditures. Shift global market parade.
Monetize free to play.
Oh my god.
Oh yes, charts and slides. My favorite.
We work at the business company. What is hot? The stock market is somewhere in here.
Happy feelings. Violet James you are fired.
Violet James, you are fired. We have
Graphs-
our
graphs
new
about
product.
things and money is our new
Graphs about
product.
things and money.
Perfect.
Bi-quarterly post-review. A lot of percentage.
100%.
Teenagers. Space between teenagers. God. Hello,
broom
broom
closet.
closet. Hello, broom closet, my love.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
I guess I will for now leave
Coming
the
to
broom
a
All I'm gonna
closet.
say is next
Stanley
run,
walked
don't do that.
upstairs
You
to
can
his
stay in there
boss's
for a
office.
while.
Yeah, that's true. I figure I'll get the good end as like a tone setter, and then I'll start being a little shit.
I feel like the good ending is actually very prime for worker bee hours, to be honest with you. Well, actually, no, the bad ending is.
Hello?
Which is
Stepping into
ironic,
his manager's
because I
office,
disagree with that.
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this.
Okay,
What
but real
dark
shit.
secret was being held
Who's
from
getting the
him?
books from the top?
What he could not have known was that the keypad
don't
behind
even
the
have a
boss's
jump
desk
button.
guarded the terrible truth
Yet.
that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
You know,
he stepped into
I need
the
to know
newly opened
who has
passageway.
that number.
That's a good question.
I feel like somebody has to.
That's ominous.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose.
Red means scary.
Red means scary.
Oh, it's right now.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Oh no!
Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
I'm
The
gonna make a quick
programming's
request to
wearing
you.
off.
Not go unanswered for
I'm gonna
long.
make a request to you.
Okay.
Leave the elevator and go back up.
Wait. Oh, really? Okay.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question.
So the
I just
narrator
can't wait to find
isn't
out.
entirely like that, but he gets real funny about it.
Should I keep going back and forth?
Yeah. Oh, does he want you to go back into the main room?
Oh,
Interesting.
I guess so.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out
I
the
really
part
need
of the
to know,
story
like, how
in
they
new
thought of
and
every little
fascinating
thing like
ways
this.
I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye.
Because, like, honestly, I would have never thought of this, like, ever.
Incisive, rapid fire of critical
The perpetrator
plot
might
points, one after
return
the
to
other.
the scene of the crime.
Crime.
Uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Well, the perpetrator didn't return to the scene of the crime, Mr. Narrator.
We gotta follow
so
him.
I can.
We gotta follow him.
Yeah, we can continue. We can continue our chase.
Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and
Look,
gentlemen,
I understand.
how does
I've
he keep
lost
coming
some
up with all
ground.
this?
Oh, the 4 hours of nonstop focus. I'm not gonna do that one. I'm
No,
gonna be
no,
honest.
there's no
Walk
way.
forward into the spooky corridor, won't he?
Won't he?
Slow pan.
Won't he?
Moop.
What if I just want to ride
Did you
elevators
think we
forever?
were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't
I'm
even
able to
begin
think for
grapple
myself,
with
and
what
I
might
think
be
that
up
I
there.
should leave.
Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
I think it's gonna be at Denny's.
Oh man, no, it's definitely Benny's. I mean, it's got the red of a Denny's.
Oh my god. It's the boss's office.
Oh my god.
What?
This absolutely changes everything for me.
It
Can we
really
have time out
does.
here for a
Yeah.
minute while I process this.
Yeah, no worries, Mr. Narrator.
No problem.
I love this game so much.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared
Hi,
to
welcome
embrace
back, Mr.
this
Narrator.
stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait.
What's up?
No, I need more time to process.
Okay, no problem.
No worries, man. We'll take all the time you need. Also, this song is just really good. This is how I feel at work every day.
Yeah. I've heard that Ultra Deluxe is really good.
I have
But
fully come to
I'm
terms with
playing it as though
I
I've
have
never
made
played the
space in my
Stanley Parable
worldview
before,
for
so
this
we might not see
astonishing
anything
new
new
reality.
today.
As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Thank
You
you.
got it. Expert narrative, down button.
Let's go.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to
Yeah.
understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before.
Not once.
I had
I mean,
no frame of
look,
reference to even
I understand,
anticipate it.
man. You just had your
That's
worldview
just
shattered.
how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown
I
stale and
wholeheartedly
repetitive.
agree. But wait,
Is there more?
it calls.
One more.
Una mas.
Oh, maybe he's not gonna say anything.
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment.
You need more time to
Don't
process,
you
man?
realize
What's up?
It's the anticipation, Stanley.
Yeah.
You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator.
Exactly.
Suspense. The agony of waiting and
Yeah,
anticipating.
the whole fade to black and
having
everything, right? It
guess.
could be
That's the
anything.
real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
Hell yeah, now you got it.
Slow
There we go.
ride.
Isn't this so
Take it
much more
easy.
exciting, isn't it, Stanley? It seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want
Absolutely
big,
crazy,
explosive
right?
moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get
The
started.
nerve.
But where's the
I
twist?
know.
Where's the
You gotta have a
twist in
good
the
build-up,
audience
you know?
To build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story. The
Excuse me.
Bless
Why
you.
aren't we given time to
That was
imagine
also part of the
surprises?
narrative.
To have to think and to anticipate.
I
and
mean,
then
to be fair, the
marvel
game
at
does also
eventual
have very,
reveal.
like, John Cage 4 minutes 33 seconds vibes.
Storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all
agree.
because of you. You're the one who took this
Aw.
bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to.
Thank
We're
you.
being fed
Someone
such
gets it.
unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley. Because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition.
Patooey.
You're a role model, you know? People look up to you. Which is why... Oh, I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you. So that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning.
Oh my
They really
God.
look up to you, Stanley.
I
don't
gotta
know
talk
if
to
you
my
realize
fans.
the impact
You have
on
to.
them. This
You
is
owe
the
it to
kind
them.
of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh, good, we're here. Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
Oh my god.
All eyes on Stanley.
I can't go back in the elevator. He
No
took
more.
it away. No.
But you have a press conference to give. You can't let your fans down.
Oh, you're right. World's healthiest human being. Ultrix revealed.
Ultrix
laughing
revealed.
with salad.
How we did it, the pyramids.
Okay, I gotta be honest. I would watch the shit out of that.
Oh, you know what? I actually need to show this to the fucking marketing guys at work, because honestly, they'd love it.
God. Hello? World peace, baby.
Peace, baby. Ugh.
Ah, yes, here it is.
Fucking Minecraft door
Just
noise. What was that sign to the left?
What was what sign? Hang on.
Behind you.
Oh, what?
Go to the right a little bit. Off
Oh,
of the
here.
world piece, baby. There it is.
World's first sentient machine. Do 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 do.
It's the early Neurosama. The Dodge Charger is a 4-door.
I can't go in that door. I can't jump. Alright.
It's time. You ready to meet your fans?
All right, are you ready?
Oh my
I've
god,
told you
Minecraft
Tuesdays.
door
this
noise.
a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling
Writer.
and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry. You'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud
You got
of you,
this.
Stanley.
I believe in you.
Okay. It
427.
looks like they're ready for you.
Is this
Go
my
get
dressing
'em.
room?
Yeah.
Break a leg, champ.
Your boss.
Oh my god.
See, everyone is here.
Everyone is here. This is where they went. I solved a mystery.
Yeah.
Remember where you
We found
came
our coworkers.
from. Your coworkers. Oh my god.
You ready?
It's what I've always dreamed of.
Hell yeah.
My 3D concert.
Stanley on stage. Let's go. Both. Did we have a heart attack?
We might have.
Shit.
Oh,
Oh my god, we died.
sit. Okay.
So you remember that thing? Wait, hold up. Before you leave the room,
Yeah.
click the door.
No.
Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
Nope.
What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility?
Oh,
He had never
God.
been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy.
Yeah, now you can watch VTubers.
Stanley waited.
It's true.
Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure
Is the clock
beyond
accurate,
any
or is it
doubt
not?
was that if he waited long enough, the answers would
No,
Wait,
it
where
is
are they-
not.
No, it's not.
Eventually, someday,
Which is
they would
interesting. Why
arrive.
did they ask me
Soon,
for the time
very
if they
soon
weren't
now,
gonna put it
this
on the
will
clock?
end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
No.
So that was one of the endings from the first game, the original one.
Okay.
The press conference was new.
Oh.
I just find it really funny how they added that one in.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Touch.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Button.
Touch.
That's an open door back there.
Wait.
Oh, wait. I see something on the computer.
I'm gonna touch that.
Now, this one's important.
I don't know how to touch it.
Get closer to it. You might need to... There you go.
Input received.
1 to
Okay.
5.
So I'll
They will
try
not
to
all be in the same run.
Okay, so I'll try to
This'll
keep
be a
looking
progressive
for things that say input.
Yeah.
But there was an open door where?
Oh, it's outside of your reach. Just interesting at the background in the other room. Look behind you. There you go.
Oh yeah! That's interesting. I wonder if I
Yeah.
could reach there somehow. Probably not.
Maybe.
Although, if I just shake the door a million times. No.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Look, if there's anything from MonsterCon that I
When
learned,
Stanley
that everything's
came
made
to
of
a
Liam.
set of 2 open doors,
And everything's
he
made
entered
of
the
2
door on his left.
options! Oh my
Exactly.
god!
Where are we dropping today?
Oh, and did you answer Porky as to which Neurosama?
I did, both
the
of
Beetle
them.
one. Okay, yeah. Oh, a keychain with my name? Oh, I would prefer Loon actually. I actually get a lot of things with Loon as the name. So I get a lot of things customized with my full URL. Although I always kill the underscore. It's always lunatic, one word.
Yeah.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
I feel like that
hoping he
table's
might
incredibly
find an answer
uncomfortable because you
there.
can always see everyone's legs through the table.
You're right. That is uncomfortable. Although the person at the end, I guess, is fine.
They're safe. They can see everyone else's. It's a power move.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Seeing their legs is an important business acumen.
I mean, you can see when they're, like, stressing.
It's
Oh,
true.
No, not again. I won't be part
He
of this. I'm not going
remembers.
to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Let me take the broom. I need a weapon.
Surprised he started with
wrench.
that dialogue instantly. Like, we didn't even build up to it yet. I don't think he doesn't seem to mind. For now, at least.
Okay, I suppose that's enough broom closet for now.
Yeah.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the boss has suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose.
True.
Yeah. I can't turn the sink. Nope.
Why is there just a casual glass in there? Why are there multiple glasses in here?
Wait a minute. Okay, first of all, why are there glasses in here? Second of all, why is the window here?
Why is toilet paper on the side of the window?
This is the worst bathroom I've ever seen. I
hate
have
it.
to leave immediately.
I fucking hate it. At least it closes the door on the way out.
I remember a thing about these doors, but I don't know how to do it.
Oh, I think it's if you back out fast enough. You get, like, just past them and then back in. It's, yeah.
It's real finicky.
Stepping in.
There you go. Okay. So remember how you were talking about going back to your room?
Yeah?
You can do that now.
Adios!
Yeah. This is also an ending in the original game, but I believe it's modified here a little bit. The narrator is also completely gone.
See ya, boss. I want to go back to my job.
But no, wait. It gets better than that. What's crazy is that they actually managed to reuse something later. But we'll get to that. Who the fuck didn't clean that up? That's annoying.
Baton.
Push a button.
Baton. Now that that noise has been dealt... Oh. I can't go into my own, but I can go into this. Hello? Oh! You are now leaving... What?
Yep. Unfortunately,
Escape
the elevator's
pod
broken.
bay.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll want to go up. I will
Okay,
say,
we're on... Yeah?
keep this ending in mind. It'll be very important later.
Okay, escape pod base.
I'm doing well, past you. How are you? I also need to know if you have games on your phone.
It's vitally important. That little shit'll never find me now.
Oh, congrats! That's cool.
Phew! Yeah, I saw some of the drinks you posted in the server. It looks amazing.
You do have games on your phone. They are mine now.
Escape? Escape.
There should be... Yeah, let's go... Is that the pod? There should be a pod in here somewhere.
I can't see shit, boss. Hang
Let's
on.
go back.
Let me just click around. You can't jump. No, seriously, we disabled it.
He hits face. Go back in the other room real quick. Where is it?
If
Why
it comes
isn't the
down
pod
to
here?
it, I'll just keep running forward. Yeah,
That
keep
might be
going
what you
forward.
need to do, yeah. Just keep going forward. Run! I love how there it is.
Ah!
I love how every click is just keyboard sounds.
It's very ASMR-y. I don't get to make it to the escape pod? Damn you.
Don't worry, it'll be important later.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to
Button.
go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Button. Button.
Awaiting it. Nice.
Yes. Button.
Button.
I just feel like when I see a monitor on, I should click it off.
I mean, that's
When
good for power
Stanley came
efficiency.
to a set
It's
of
the right
two
thing to do.
open doors, he entered the door on his left.
We need to make sure the charging pods are well supplied.
Hmm.
Where would you like to go?
He took me away from the escape pod. I want to be a little shit this run.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just
Go
to admire
wheeze.
it.
Want to suggest one? Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, by all means, go for it.
Yes, truly
Which
a
would you like to
room
see?
worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley
Pretty good
simply
room.
stood here, drinking
It is a
all in.
really nice room.
Cold drink it. I want to drink it all in.
Ah, my favorite. That's one of my
Yes,
favorite endings.
Really, really worth it being here.
We get
in
to
the
see our good
room.
friend.
A room
Which I have a
so
fun
utterly
fact about.
captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Okay, I've stared here long enough. Okay, you say go left, so at that upcoming
But eager
door?
to get back to
Yep.
business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
It is a
It is
really
a
good
good
room.
room.
I kind of wish I had a break room like that. Yep, swing in
so
there,
he
and then you see that
detours
elevator
from the
there? Let's go
maintenance
down there.
section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
We are, however, not going to go back up.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track.
Yeah,
So
man.
now, in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Alright, left it is.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No, it's to the right. My mistake.
Okay.
My bad, right.
No worries.
No,
Oh.
no, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
It happens,
It's
bud.
clearly... Oh, dear. Would you hold on for a minute, please?
I get it, dude. Like, take your time.
You might get a kitten?
Let's see. We went down, right,
Little Beb.
left, down,
Hell
Oh, congrats.
yeah.
right. Yep. Okay. Yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Nice. Let's go.
You've been hit by, struck by,
Struck
truck.
by truck. Ow!
Truck. Hello? Hello? Oh!
No. This isn't
Ah,
right at
fuck,
all.
we
You're
got
not supposed
spoiled.
to be here yet. This is all
No!
a spoiler. Quick, Stanley.
Close your eyes.
Okay. We just have to get back to, oh. Who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable.
No, we don't know context. Just make up something.
This nonsense. We'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm?
This guy's never been a
Okay,
DM and
from
it
the
shows.
Yeah, I know, right?
Your players wandering into a spoiler is almost guaranteed.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Alright.
Stanley
We're not
decided
done.
to go to the meeting room.
Okay.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright.
No monitor? Hang on.
Alright, let's get to the...
Yeah,
let's
I
keep
guess
going.
not. Okay. Go out the
We'll get to that
honor,
one.
can we? I can't
We can.
jump.
We'll get there. Oh, don't worry about it. But I will say, you're on track for an ending still.
Oh. Okay. Oh, hello?
When Stanley...
Yeah, things look a little bit different, huh?
What? No, no, I restarted. I swear I did.
We will do that one next, though.
Restarted the
That one's a
game
fun
over,
one.
completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change?
Honestly, Stanley Parable D&D
Stanley,
campaign could be interesting.
Did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the
Or
story
the DM is
somewhere,
canon.
or, hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know
Look,
for sure
we just
I did see
adopted
it
we just
somewhere.
adopted an NPC.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Now the story needs to be rewritten.
Come, Stanley. Let's
Go wherever
end
you'd like.
the story.
Where would you like to go?
These doors have never been open.
No,
this
they
is
haven't.
this is some backroomsy vibes.
It actually is really backroomsy, honestly. Even down to the color scheme. Though, a lot brighter. I think it's like a cross between backrooms and pool rooms, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh. Is this where the story
That's in the
is?
Rick and Morty. Is that a thing? Huh. Oh, we're back in
I'll
the
say it.
Oh.
This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you
Well,
there
shut up,
definitely
man.
was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
I mean, if you
find it
wanna.
unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Alright. Let's find the story
All of
again.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Monitor. Monitor.
Monitor.
No doors.
Well, shit.
Okay, yep, it was. One was wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Sure, man. I believe in him. Even though I was just trying to stir shit a minute ago.
He's a...
Aha! I knew we missed something. The story.
Now we're really
Here
in
it
back
comes.
rooms.
No, wait, never mind.
Oh.
Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
This is me trying to write anything.
This is what happens when you literally write yourself into a corner.
Yeah.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
Hey, we beat the Stanley Parable. Let's
Oh
go.
my god, we did
I
it!
know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
Oh
get a
my
promotion?
god, that must have been a speed run.
No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
Ah,
Some
true.
people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
I don't know. It sounds like
Okay?
you're the one who didn't do the
I'm
work.
getting weirded out by whatever this
I don't know, you
place
couldn't keep
is.
up with the story,
I
man.
don't care what
He had
might
a
happen
really
this
bad
time,
NaNoWriMo.
I have to restart.
Oh my god!
Oh, my friend. So
All right,
I have a
I've got
really
solution.
cool
This
fun fact
time,
about
to
this
make sure
guy.
we don't get lost,
Oh?
I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable.
I'll tell you it as we
adventure
get
line.
into it.
Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Okay. Can I still touch monitor? I can
You
still
should be able
touch
to.
monitor, yes.
I love the adventure line.
I'll get to you, Adventure Line, in just a moment. The clarion call of clicking buttons.
The ASMR experience.
Yeah, it's very important to me.
It is time for the
Was
line
there-
TM.
There's a monitor in here.
Oh man, I need an update to this game where they changed it to Balatro.
I can't play Balatro, guys. Oh, that's coming later, I suppose.
You see,
Squiggly.
the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction.
Weird.
I love Line.
To destiny.
Line is friend.
Though, here's a thought.
What you
Wouldn't
got?
wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply
Yes.
by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow
Gesundheit.
this train of thought. Just stick with
Look,
me.
man, I watched a man
We
play
can
Desert
both
Bus for
agree
8 hours
the
straight.
nature of existence
I
is
think that's a
in
good
fact
enough story.
A byproduct of one's subjective experience of
Actually,
that
no, it's worse. I
existence,
watched a man
right?
watch paint dry.
Okay. Now, if
For 10
my
hours.
experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office,
Ooh, that sounds
is
cool,
this
Passion.
office, in fact, the
we
skeleton
were
of
at
my
Reality
own
the other
relative
weekend.
experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Let's go.
Yeah!
So, I have a fun fact about this song.
Oh, yeah?
So, I know the composer of the song. We're friends. And there's something really fascinating about the project file. The adventure line is also in the project file.
Oh my god, I remember you showing me this!
Yes. He's got an image of the actual project file in there, and all the vocals in this track are his vocals.
Oh my
And
god!
they just form the shape of the adventure line. At the end of the
That's
song, where it all comes back to
amazing.
the loop, is the head of the arrow. It's great.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Blake. Very cool.
Wait, cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make
Got it.
sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
It's a very beautifully designed fern.
It is.
This could
Very
just
wonderful
be
geometry.
This could just be a ploy to get me to check out the really sick Blender assets they worked on for this game.
I kind of want this for a house now. I want to stick
Yeah,
the
the
fern somewhere.
Oh my god, I wish I knew like how to find it in the game's files. I would just be like, yeah, here.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the
Wait.
Stanley Parable,
Oh,
right?
we have to go in here
The
now.
story? Is
Oh,
any
yeah!
of this ringing a bell?
Oh,
Oh, no.
We're here again.
Line, how could you have done
I mean,
this to us?
is it
After we
entirely
trusted
wrong
you?
if the main story
Everything
kind
we've
of
been
comes
through,
here?
You... Oh, I can't take
It's
this anymore.
true.
To hell with it. Restart.
He's so pissed.
Adventure Line. Boop.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people.
Giving us some
right?
really good
Why
music.
can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring.
But didn't we try that
mysterious.
earlier? And then you said it was the worst story ever?
Sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Oh.
Okay.
Now, yes, this is exciting.
Skyrim.
Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination.
Open world sandbox
Might be,
RPG.
Stanley. I'm ready for it.
I think I know what ending I'm going to take you on after Honor
Oh,
Sensing.
no, not
Be
you
a
again.
quest.
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines
stop
or
this music?
monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it. We should be fine.
TM.
I'm very much acknowledging it.
Valid. It seems to have fucked off.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision.
Stanley came to
From
some two
here,
open
the
door,
story
or
is
two, well,
in
two closed
our
doors.
Control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
You got it, bud.
Okay. So I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Oh,
Look behind you for a moment. Do you notice the doors?
wait, what about them?
Step back a little bit.
Oh,
The same door.
oh, it is.
The confusion.
Oh, it
don't
is
go
the
the same
same door.
That's what this is. It's all one giant ending. And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined?
Daenerys gone for a
So
long
now,
time.
according
Stanley
to the
dies.
schedule, I
God.
restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get
I don't know,
a
maybe
say in
skill
all of
issue?
this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do
Okay,
it.
so
I
that next
won't
essential
do
level.
it.
Why do you get to feel like that, but we don't?
Stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know?
What is above you?
Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Can I kill it?
So, okay.
I got a chair.
I
can
guess now we
sit.
just wait. You know,
They did give
I
you a chair.
suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
I crossed
I mean,
my
it's
legs.
got an ending.
My
Destination
four
or
tentacle
the journey.
legs.
Though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not
Okay.
the destination.
Now
So
we need to
I hope
ask,
that's where we are right now.
How does Office Lady
We'll find
attire
out,
work for
won't we?
Four Leg?
Eventually.
I mean,
How does the
In
Office
the
Lady suit
meantime,
work
if
for
you
Four Leg?
oh, that's actually a great question. I feel like pencil skirt would be impossible. I feel like it would have to just be like a smart blazer, but
Yeah. But hear me out. You could do like the leg over leg thing twice.
oh,
Like one on the left, one on the right.
true, maybe. Oh, I'll have to
Ooh,
think
we get
about
one of the
that.
modified.
Oh, hello.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go
So
to the meeting.
this is just things that
Perhaps
happens.
he
We're
simply
not part of the
missed
ending anymore.
Okay.
This is just one of the alternate ways that the
Stanley
room can
went
spawn.
around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
All right, we'll do honors ending after this one. Where do we want to go now?
I'll follow his story to the end. Because we still haven't done the actual good ending
Sure.
as intended.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to
The fruit on his back.
hoping he might find an answer there.
In. Let me in!
Let me in. We didn't even get through the full broom closet, and he just locked you up
Coming
preemptively.
to a
Bro
staircase,
knew.
Stanley
He
walked
knew.
upstairs to his boss's office. The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all
2845.
alone? This was too much for Stanley to take. Too much for... Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story. He didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety
keep up.
isn't healthy. So he relaxed.
I watch my videos
for
at
a
2x
few
speed
moments
now.
with some calming new age music.
I don't. I'm not
Calming
fucking
new
crazy.
age music. I love calming new age music.
Hell yeah.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Alright. I won't torment you with the elevator anymore. For now.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escapade.
They're gonna tempt me every time, aren't they?
Yes. Yes, they will.
Okay. I'm gonna be good.
I'm glad to hear, Honor. The narrator does know best.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
An enormous
What
room packed with
horrible
television
secret did
screens.
this place hold?
Wow.
Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I wonder, can we see the catwalk that we were on earlier?
Yes, we can.
Oh, there it is.
It's up
Hell
there.
Bhutan.
Now the monitor
Lights,
jumped to
camera.
life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant
What'd you find, Bajdu?
Somebody got fired.
How do you get fired from a job like this?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't
That reminds me.
accept it.
Do you want a fun
His
fact, by the
own
way?
Life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible?
This game
Had he truly
was actually
spent
officially
his
noted
entire life
as an inspiration for
utterly
Severance.
blind to the world?
Oh, I can believe that.
Yep. I mean, it makes sense. I felt the vibes
The
immediately.
heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
I will say, I do kind of wish there was. I want to experience a mod where you have Milchik as the narrator.
Would never again
That would be
exert its
great.
terrible power
I would
over
love
another human
to experience
life.
that.
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I will not. I will not. Oh, God.
So the question, are you going to enable the OTC or disable it?
And when at last he found the source of the woman's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Alright, good ending. To be fair, that has the same energy as when Astral Spiff did a coin flip on whether or not to spare Papyrus.
Oh my God!
Blackness
Papyrus lived.
and a rising chill of uncertainty.
He survived the 50-50.
Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense
He broke out of the
door
hive.
slowly opened, Stanley
I did it.
reflected on how many puzzles
I'm so
still
sad.
lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
Going into the Windows
But
background.
as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking.
You leave the door and suddenly you're in Night Rain.
Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. and that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
It is
The
Skyrim.
feeling of liberation.
That's
immense
true.
possibility
Just have the
of
Oblivion
new
music in the
path.
background.
This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Hell yeah.
Again.
I still do love the original ending. It's still good.
Yeah, it is still good.
Also, I also have a fun fact about my work computer.
Oh?
I slightly altered my wallpaper.
All of this.
So,
did you
it's
put...
What could
It's
it
the
mean?
default Windows wallpaper,
Stanley decided
but
to
it's
go to
very
the
hidden
meeting.
in the overlay.
Perhaps he had simply missed a
The end
marrow.
is never the end is never the end.
No matter how hard Stanley
You can
looked,
kind of walk
he
up the
couldn't
chair
find
there.
a trace
You gotta
of his
really like
coworkers.
finagle it. The chair on the opposite side of this desk. On fourth, yeah. You gotta kind of finagle your way up here, but you
Wait.
you had it for a moment.
Wait. Oh.
There you go. You can kind of crouch a little bit, I think.
I can crouch.
Yeah, just walk through.
I'm trying.
At first,
Oh.
Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design.
Oh, just wait.
Praised the game
Oh,
for its
just you
insightful
wait.
and witty commentary
It gets
into
better.
The nature of video game structure.
This right
and
here
its examination
is
of
honestly
structural
peak honor
narrative
DM.
Tropes. So now that you're
This is
here,
peak
what do
honor
you
DM.
think? Isn't
And I
this
mean
a
that in the
fun
most
and
in like the
unique
best
place
way
to
possible.
be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
No, not yet.
I think you might have to go closer to it.
Ah, then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken
Nope.
the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps
Absolutely
you
not.
never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh,
All right, fair. I
now
got called
think
out.
about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back
Yes, it
here
will.
just to do the other option?
I will.
Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will
Oh.
you spend in total just to have
He
heard
thinks I'm a
all the
speedrunner
narration?
because I mentioned
I know.
it
Speaking of
once.
which, perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one.
He thinks we're a
So,
speedrunner.
what do
Jokes
you
on him.
think?
We're just
Which
parasocial.
choice was the better
It's
one?
true.
Imagine if you had selected continue on your
Ew.
first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
I'm just gonna say, do not leave. Do not restart.
Okay.
This is kind of like in VR chat where you do have to basically respawn to get out of it, but we have some time.
ASMR sounds into the void. They reverb.
Is this lore? Does the loon canonically have a keyboard that she ASMRs with?
I mean, people always comment on the sound of my keyboard, so I think she does at this point.
Fair enough.
Click clicks.
The reverb here is great, actually.
It is. Oh, I wish that this had like a mic so I could just sit here and be like, echo.
That'd be great.
Hello. I don't know how long we have to sit here for him to
It's a bit.
that one SpongeBob episode alone.
Basically, it's gonna become, I wrote you a song. Goes a little something like this.
Oh, this is actually a great time to do tarot. Hold on. Sorry.
Oh, hell yeah, that's a great idea.
Sorry, my model is janking out for a second. I needed to go grab my deck. Do 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 do.
But
Let's see. Let's do a little shuffle.
Shoofle. Shouflé.
Souffle. And we'll do 3 shuffles and then we'll pull. I usually like to set a determined number when I ask the question, because I just feel like unless it's a new deck, I don't need to over shuffle. And plus, having that feeling of anticipation, both as the reader and the readee, is a lot of fun to me. Last shuffle. Okay. 1.
Oh, okay. So you'll actually have to restart manually, then come back here again to actually hit yes. You will
Okay.
actually want to hit yes.
I have drawn you 3 cards. And they tell me actually a pretty succinct story. Their judgment, the 9... No, sorry. Is that the 9? Yeah, it's the 9 of Pentacles. And... No, it's the 6 of Pentacles. I'm reading that upside down. The 6 of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles. Which is very much like... Pentacles make me think, yeah, this is about work. So, I'm getting the sense that you might be coming out of a period of stress. I feel like Judgment is like kind of a new beginning. Whereas I feel like the other Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles talks about like reaping the rewards of your work. Like the things that you sow, you finally will reap. So that's very optimistic. And the 2 of Pentacles is a card about balance. So, like, if you're currently feeling like you're not getting enough, like, time to yourself, for example, this card might be saying that you might be getting a chance to kind of balance your life a little bit more. With Judgment being a major arcana, I'm also inclined to think that this, like, removal from stress is,
The
like,
meeting
something
room.
you have
Yes, that's
really
where
been
everyone
needing.
would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
That's
We're climbing
different.
up again. Yeah, every now and then he'll give you a little spin-off line. This time we're gonna say yes.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and
Wow.
witty commentary into the nature
Amazing.
of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
It's
Why don't we
amazing.
take
Yes.
a minute just to drink it all in?
It's so white.
Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yeah, this gag
Well,
sucks.
I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game.
Well,
any
what
old
if I
time you
wanna know
want,
what you'll
like
say?
right now.
Yeah?
You could have done it just then.
Uh-huh.
Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many
Well, if
more,
you would just-
all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on when you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
There once was a man
I
named
fucking love this
Stanley,
man.
who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was bugging.
I do.
He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased.
Me too, man. Me too,
All the
Stanley.
time.
Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. You too will become quite unbearable.
This is Liam.
It really is. I feel like this is Liam at Omen. I genuinely feel this is just straight up Liam at Omen. Also, Pork, you asked for confirmation.
Tomorrow will be good, but you need to take care of yourself. Yeah, it's basically saying it's gonna be less stressful than it was before, but I would say that take that rest and, like, really, really take for the most that you can, because, like, I'm seeing, like, with the pentacles needing the like time for yourself, but also with the Six of Pentacles, it's like this is a reward. Like, really enjoy it.
Aww. Pat.
Oh, let me take a sip while we're.
This will just loop forever, by the way.
Oh. Oh, hold on. I'll do one for honor while we're here. Do. We're gonna do
Clock ASMR.
2 shuffles. This shuffle is going a little janky. Some of the cards got stuck while I was pushing them into each other.
Oh, I just noticed they actually used different music here for the last one.
Okay. We have... Oh! Interesting. I actually need to look up one of these because I don't know it by heart. We have the Hangman, the Moon, and the Four of Pentacles, which I don't know off the top of my head, so I want to check what that one is. Okay. So, the Hangman and the Moon, I don't know how these connect. So you might have to help me on this a little bit. I have been enjoying the sushi pictures. You posted a GIF the other day, and I was like, the little paw.
Oh, they're so cute. I love them. Little baby.
So for the Hangman is, like, in action, but not in a passive way. You know? Like, it is passive because it is in action, but it is a passivity that you are choosing consciously rather than jumping into the action. This can come as a form of, like, picking your battles, or it can be a thing of, like, not feeling like you, like, that you have, like, the resources you need to move yet, you know? Some of these things, like, considering your intentions of why you're staying still, but, like, knowing that staying still is a good thing for you right now is a good thing to consider when you get this card. The Moon, I have, like, a personal bias with the Moon. The Moon is a card about, like, dreams and visions, but I tend to think of the Moon a lot about anxiety and the things that you think about when you're anxious. Just because, like, that's sort of something that's more familiar to me than dreams or visions. I've never really had anything like that, but, like, sometimes you get these thoughts that come out of nowhere, and you're like, how was I right about that, you know? Or, like, I really don't want to be right about this, or I really do want to be right about this. The Moon is very much, like, the power of your mind on the situation, and how your frame of thinking is moving you forward, which I think pairs well with the Hangman, but it kind of makes it a little bit hard to figure out a subject in this sentence, you know? And last but not least, the Four of Pentacles, it's a card about control. It's a card about if you are, and it doesn't necessarily state whether you are the subject or the object. Whether you are either being too controlling or whether you are being too controlled. The Four of Pentacles tends to warn against being overpossessive or letting yourself be boxed in. I hope that helped. This is a little bit harder to pick a full meaning out of, but I just kind of read it like a sentence, and hopefully that Hopefully that hits something. Oh, the chin scritches.
So cute.
I love her.
She's so cute.
She's the best.
I already know
His co-workers were... Wait,
I know what ending
No.
I'm taking you on.
this isn't the right office, is it?
What?
Is this Stanley's office?
Is it?
Random dialogue from narrator.
Oh, okay.
I know what ending I'm taking you on, though, next.
Okay.
So let's go as usual. However, we're gonna go through the right door.
Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
How about
This
new?
was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it
We're gonna
perfectly
skip
well.
past the meeting room.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
And we're not
just
gonna
to
turn
admire
left.
it.
Okay.
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Psych.
Stanley
Alright.
was so bad at following
We're gonna get into that yellow
directions,
platform
it's
through the
incredible
window.
he wasn't fired years ago.
Head left. There's a door to the left.
Oh, yeah.
You see that catwalk?
Yeah. Oh, can you...
You can.
Okay. I'm stating this right now while there are sticky hearts on me. I don't know if I'm gonna get this on the first try.
Don't worry about it. It's
But
fine.
we'll see.
Not,
Look, Stanley,
not
I
making
think
it is
perhaps
mending in
we've
its
gotten off
own.
on the wrong
Yeah.
foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing.
You can wait till
but
it'll cross over
all
the
this
catwalk. You can just
time.
walk
Yeah,
straight
yeah.
off at that point.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Really?
Yeah!
Let's go.
Something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Voices in your head are
Maybe.
I don't know how to
bad.
convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Alright.
Look,
There's an
let
open
me
door to
prove
the
it.
right.
Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
I'm gonna show you another one of my favorite endings. This one also comes from the original game, however, it's modified in Ultra Deluxe.
Oh.
Alright, let's keep
Now
going.
listen carefully, this is important.
Alright, Stanley's up to a set of 2 open
Stanley
doors.
walked through the red door.
Blue door.
Okay.
Perhaps
Blue door.
Stanley walked through the red door.
I'm colorblind.
I still don't think we're communicating properly.
Turn around.
Stanley walked through the... All right,
I
fine,
can't
go
read.
ahead, Stanley. You want to know
This
so
side can't
badly
stop me, I
what's out
can't
there?
read.
You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see?
Hello?
There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it
Tell
worth
me
ruining
what's
the
over
entire
there.
story I had written out
There's another catwalk to the
specifically
left,
for
too.
you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that?
Wait.
Because I did. And in the
Look
end,
up.
it was
Oh,
all for nothing.
there you go.
Because this is what you wanted.
Straight
Yeah, I
ahead.
see it.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange
Tell
and
me where
unknowable
these go.
desires of yours. What would have made this game better?
If you told me
What
where
did you
those
want
catwalks
to
go.
see? Vehicles? Skill
No,
trees?
I just want you to
Work
tell me
with
what those
You've done
catwalks go.
Absolutely nothing so far.
I'm telling
Tell
you.
you what, let me take a stab
Hey,
in the
Veer.
dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already
Alright,
feels leaps
the
ahead
third
of
door.
where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say
How'd
that
you
the
feel about
game
it?
benefited from allowing you more choices?
I
Feel free
loved
to be
more
honest.
choices.
I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
I adored it.
You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door?
Hell, Michigan, maybe?
It's
That's where it came from?
instinct, mostly. A calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Oh. Worldwide leaderboard. Good old Neil!
Too sick.
Skid! Nicho Nacho! Oh my god! Where am I? It's me! Amazing! I did it. How long does it take me to get to the correct door?
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
I'll be honest, it's only a 3.
Hey, I
That's
nearly
fair.
forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect.
Yeah, emphasis
Let
on
me put it
could.
up.
We're not doing that.
In this
Oh,
game,
no.
the baby
Kill!
goes left
Kill.
towards danger.
Kill.
Yeah.
You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches
I'm
the
sorry, man, I
fire,
don't want
you
kids.
fail.
This
It's a
one, no
very
less.
meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been
Unironically,
playing
though,
for about
I would
4
love to see
hours.
this in a fucking
So
art
why
museum.
don't you give it 4 hours of play?
I think that'd be
Seriously?
hilarious.
That would
I
be
think that would
hysterical.
genuinely be hilarious.
Yeah, no.
God, it's the worst sound ever, too.
Kale!
So you know what's funny?
Heartless
After you do the 4
bastard.
hours,
Did you
a narrator's
do it
like,
because
you know what,
had
you haven't done this for
babies
long
or
enough. He
purely
has a second
despite
button.
Me?
Oh
If
my
it's the latter,
God.
I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out.
There
I'm
is an
out,
ending, though,
I'm
for
done.
doing it.
It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
Well, thank
oh,
you.
Hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
So this is fun.
What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Are you ready? Where do you think we're gonna end up?
I don't know. Well,
It's Firewatch, baby. Let's go.
oh my
It's gonna be
god!
Stanley. What's our back?
I've never played
What is our
Firewatch.
motivation?
This is a great time to stream it.
It's obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man, spying on innocent civilians below you and up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted, erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity.
I love
So
total
far,
mental
I love
depravity.
everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Hello.
Fucking Minecraft door noise. Firewatch is such a good game.
I'll need to play that at some point.
You should.
Oh no. No, it can't be. It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
Oh god!
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You really wandered off into that thing. That
Skyrim.
big open, just wandering around.
Yeah, fucking Oblivion.
wrong
Music starts
directions,
playing.
No path to follow. You can just go in any. Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. Well,
Brother.
I keep making these jokes, but honestly, that's about the response I have to Bethesda games.
Possibly something with nails.
That thing. Ugh.
Thing.
I mean, after what they did to Hi-Fi Rush, I wholly agree.
Oh,
Fuck Bethesda.
I think this will be just the thing.
Oh, you're gonna like this one too.
Oh my god.
It's Rocket
Wonderful.
League.
See, this is exactly what
I'm not in a
happened.
car!
Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design.
I'm gonna get run
If you
over.
manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
I'm lost!
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball?
It is a
Stanley,
sports ball.
I think it's sports ball.
Yeah!
We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. Yes.
How
I
do you
think
do,
surely
fellow
we must.
kids?
Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Yes.
It even has the sound effect.
Let me kick it. Yes.
I love that it actually has the color too and everything from it going off across the middle.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun?
Are
Is
you
it
winning,
better than
son?
my miserable little story that I worked so hard on? Stanley,
I'm just saying, narrator, this kind of
I
fucks.
realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience. I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley,
I
I'm like a
really love that they
child
kept the
in a
attention to
confectionery
detail.
shop. I simply have to
Like
have
when the ball
more
crosses the middle point, it changes to the team
sensation.
color.
Yeah.
Balls.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
We
Narrator cooked with
found
this one,
it,
honestly.
the Stanley Parables.
The Stanley Parable.
Are you enjoying this, Stanley? Are you having fun? Is this a
Hey, look, the
real
title got
video
fulfilled,
game?
huh?
Well, I sure hope you're
Yeah.
having a good time, because guess what? It's over. That's
predicted
right.
it-
Your little
oh.
fun comes to an end. This is my game, and what I
No.
say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries,
trying to remember
video
what it
games
was in the
are
original.
nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I am structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving. See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best. Take care, Stanley.
Can I at least have one more ball?
You may not, unfortunately.
I may not. Is this a you need to reset, or will he?
Jump down the goal.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, so I don't remember what it was in the original game, but but one of the two games that you got to play was Minecraft.
Oh my god!
Yep. The narrator built his own dirt house,
Hold on. What are you doing?
and then invited you inside.
Whoa!
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a
Damn, bro,
story
skill
without
issue.
me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
I can't remember if you can walk through the corridors here. I think you can. Turn around behind you. Behind. Oh, to the left, sorry.
Oh
There you go.
yeah.
I don't remember if it's here.
Whoa!
Oh yeah, it's a level down.
Hello.
What's a really nice touch about this ending? Yeah, you're right, it's Portal, thank you. So, do you want to know what this is?
What is it?
This is the original Stanley Parable.
Oh. This is like the beta.
Not even the beta, this is the original, like, first release when it was still a mod.
Oh my god. Oh, you're right. This was a mod.
Mm-hmm.
This is cool. We're going back.
427, the OG room. So this is what Stanley's room used to look like. That blue screen is what he used to get orders on.
Oh my god. We
Yep.
return back to basics.
Indeed.
Is there anywhere else to be?
I believe the game at some point auto-resets at this point.
Okay.
I don't know if you just have to
Oh,
keep...
yeah,
there
yeah.
it goes.
I wonder what he found. If what he
Aw.
wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Oh my god, Veer. You... Your nephew got Minecraft and none of his siblings had ever played it? It's
Oh my
wild to find people who still haven't played it. Oh my god.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could
Right.
it mean?
The end is
Stanley
never the
decided
end.
to go to the meeting room.
The end is never
Perhaps
the
he had
end.
simply missed a memo. No matter how hard
There's so
Stanley
many
looked,
monitors to
he
touch.
couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Alrighty, where do we want to drop this time?
Good question.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he
Are you
wanted
gonna
to
try and
stop
mess with
by
the other
the
door?
employee lounge first.
The
just
blue
for
I
door?
a
don't
moment.
know. I guess so.
The
I'm
lounge
kind of
was
playing it by
sublime,
ear.
a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deep? But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible.
All the endings
he
here are
wasn't
also
5
really good,
years ago.
honestly.
Let's see if I can... Okay,
Stanley,
after
I
I
think
after
perhaps
I
we've
jump
gotten off
onto
on
the
the
thing,
wrong
I will
foot
try to
here.
be nice to
I'm
him.
not your enemy.
Okay.
Really, I'm not. I realize that
Honestly,
investing
that is probably
your
one of the
trust in
sadder
someone
endings
else
in this
can be
game, too.
difficult,
Oh,
but the fact
no.
is that the story has been about nothing but
You'll understand.
all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone
Oh, hell yeah,
you've
Veer.
forgotten about. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Actually, to be fair,
Are you
both
that
endings here,
convinced that
other
I
than
want
that one, are
something
sad.
bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you
Danger
of this,
everywhere.
but I really
Everywhere.
do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Wait, can you
Now, listen
actually?
carefully,
I thought it
this
was
is
always a kill
important.
plane.
Stanley walked through the red door. Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. You see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time. The
Backrooms
problem is
time.
all these choices. The two of
The
us
endless
always trying to
corridor
get
square.
somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think, well,
Yeah.
I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Okay. Hello?
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes.
I want this, but audio orbs.
It's beautiful, isn't
Oh
it?
my god,
If we just
yes.
stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel
Oh, they're gonna make me
happy.
take this away.
You don't know the half of it.
Oh no. Oh, I see the door. Oh no. Oh god, okay.
Ooh, fancy sparkles.
They are pretty fancy sparkles. This is some pretty cute effects.
Honestly, yeah. Honestly, this would be really good as, like, audio orbs.
No, wait. Where are you going?
You can always go back.
Right. Where
Oh,
were we?
man. Oh, God. Okay, I'm gonna just rip off like a band-aid.
Oh no.
If only it were that
Stay
easy.
away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Oh my god, they're gonna... Oh, man.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Oh, I don't know if I can do this.
Yep.
Oh, Christ.
Like, this ending is really fucking sad.
Oh,
Please,
Christ.
Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Okay. I don't have to. I mean...
You don't have to. You can always go back.
I can... Is there an ending there? I mean, I guess...
There is not an ending there.
Oh, man. And I guess, like, this too makes me question, like, the whole, like, validity of looking for the ending.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because now you have a, like, is there a morality to it? But do you want to be stuck in something forever?
Oh, Christ.
Or do you rip the Band-Aid?
Oh, fine.
No! Oh,
And to make it
thank
worse,
God.
They make you
You
do it
lived.
again?
You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
Oh my god.
I
Oh,
understand if you don't want to
very-
complete this ending.
very fitting, Veer. Very fitting, Veer.
Yeah. I do understand if you wish
No.
not to complete this ending.
No, what are you doing, Stanley?
I'm gonna-
Please,
I
I'm
think
asking
I'm gonna
you not
do
to
it,
take
but-
this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you
Don't worry.
doing this?
We'll make Stanley pay for this in the next one.
Yeah, man. Oh my god. I deserve nothing but the worst after this. Fuck.
Alright, I got you covered.
Oh,
Stanley,
no.
let's go back to the other room. Can you do
The
that
fact that you
for
get
me?
slower every time, by the way.
My
Like,
God.
Stanley is
Is
hurting.
this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Oh god.
Or maybe you're just getting
Oh.
a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I
Yeah,
just
you only
wanted
have one
us
more
to get
jump.
along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks
Which
like you
sucks.
wanted to make
That
a
line
choice
hurts
after
so
all.
much because you literally
Well,
don't
this
have a
one is
choice.
yours.
Like, you literally don't. And that's what kills me.
Yeah.
It's like, I want us both to be happy, but I can't. I can't. I'm sorry, Mr. Narrator.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it?
Ugh.
I'm going back.
That was one of the saddest endings in the game.
Oh god. Oh man.
We're gonna make Stanley pay for that one.
Oh yeah. I deserve nothing but the worst right now.
Alright,
All of
so we're gonna
this
do
chaos.
almost all the exact same
Mean.
steps.
Stanley
Except for
decided
actually
to
not
go to
gonna
the
jump
meeting
off onto
room.
the catwalk.
Perhaps he had
We're gonna
Okay.
continue.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Don't worry. Stanley's heart gets ripped out pretty bad too.
No one in this world could be happy.
Oh, new content.
What?
I didn't think that was coming this soon.
I
But
should.
if you'd like to, we can visit the new content.
God, Oh.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Let's go.
What could this be?
It begins.
Maybe we can both be happy in the new content. I say, hopefully, preparing myself for failure.
Hello, and thank thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
It was in
After receiving
2013?
critical and commercial
Yeah.
success, it was expanded
Jesus.
upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
Okay.
I just realized that's Davey.
Step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
I don't know how it took me that long to
This
realize
sounds
it.
delightful.
That's just Davey.
I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe
Huh.
content.
If you've ever tried explaining SCPs to someone, it's a challenge. Ah!
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet.
Fucking ugly
I'm
elevator,
sure it's
too.
just
Yeah,
the
it's
beginning
not
of
the
a
best elevator.
mesmerizing adventure.
Can we turn it on? Hello?
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... oh, there we go.
Oh.
All right, finally. at
They're
long
taking that
last,
slow
it's on to
elevator
the
thing
new
that you had
content.
going
I've
on.
never been
Absolutely.
more
They took some advice.
He innovated. Anticipation.
Initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Mostly
Look, let them cook.
tedious.
Let them
It's
cook.
as if oh, okay.
It's the
Let's
anticipation.
see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Oh, turn around.
Oh, here we go.
All right. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
So remember what I told you? Yet?
Oh my god, I can jump. But can I jump outside? No, I can only jump in the jump circle.
All I'm gonna say is, don't use them all.
Okay. Just
They
in
might
case.
be useful later.
Is that it?
That's
Surely
true.
that's not all the new content. There has to be
But
something
congrats, you can
else,
jump.
right?
You learned how to jump.
I did, and then I forgot again.
The
Goodness.
moment you leave the circle, you get amnesia.
Stanley, I have to say,
God.
initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content?
Let me
If this is
jump
new content,
elsewhere.
then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there.
Do
Hell,
it.
I could
Shit, he's
count to
right.
30 trillion. You could put that on the box.
I would
The
pay you
Stanley
to.
Parable
I'm just
Ultra
saying,
Deluxe
I would
now has over
unironically
1,000
do my
hours of
job
new
while listening to
content.
that.
And
That's
more.
Unironically, because actually that would pass the time so much
I knew
better
there had to
than
be
doing
something
anything
else.
or listening to
Let's
anything
see.
actually in the office.
I'm ready for whatever it is.
Thank you for enjoying the new content.
You've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion of the market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar.
Man.
And don't get me started on the
He
level
says
of
what we're all
craftsmanship that's
thinking.
gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance
not wrong, by the
department
way.
signed off
That's
on
actually
this?
there.
I'm
Oh my
infuriated and I'm
God.
offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
Buddy, it's called
It's my
X
fault,
now.
Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Okay, but I'm gonna look for a jump button. Hello? Hello?
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
You're sus.
What is it?
You have become sus.
I am sus.
Yeah, honestly, Porky, you're right.
God. I wanted
Okay, you
Veilguard to
remember
be
how
good
cheap
so
and
bad.
unsatisfying the new Ultra
I still haven't
Deluxe
played it
content
'cause I'm
turned
too
out to be,
emotional
but it
about
got me
Dragon
thinking
Age.
about the past,
Fair.
and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
I
Oh.
fucking love this part of the game. Welcome to the reveal.
Whoa! Narrator, you've been working hard.
Oh, don't worry. He's not done. Bro cooked.
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been
Memory
storing
Zone Act
all
1.
my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
That actually makes me really emotional. I don't know why.
Oh, don't worry about it. You'll get more emotional.
Wow!
So, I do have a fun fact, actually. You see, look at the right real quick.
Oh. Over
You see
here?
that thing on the pedestal there? The box?
This one?
You see, Stanley, doesn't
That's
the
a real
Memory Zone
thing.
remind you of how
No
wonderful Stanley
way!
Parable was?
Yeah, Blake has
before it
one.
was sullied with a
Because he worked in the music
God.
for the original game.
Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
The BAFTA and everything. Still in Sweet Zone.
Aw,
Aw, the original Steam page.
man.
There was a point in time, by the way, where the devs just threw in Guy Fieri on the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe banner. Oh, dude, it's Windows fucking Vista.
Oh my
Or-
god.
Classic Arrow. Honestly, Arrow still fucks today. These discs are also real.
His first dollar!
Aww. Oh, the demo. Honestly, narrator isn't wrong. Go ahead. If you want to take the achievement, that achievement is now super go outside.
God.
New video game releasing today.
Creator is surprisingly down to earth.
50% off designer hat. Wow. All the music here is so good too.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes,
Oh
and I
my
quote,
god!
"Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
An hour of new elevator. It wasn't even an hour, man. That was about 30 seconds.
Here's another moving passage, this time from
GameSpot.
GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories. The These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
Oh.
It begins.
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, online video game distributor.
They're gonna call it a walking
I can't
simulator.
even imagine what's being
More or
typed
less,
down
Veer.
here.
More or less.
Surely these reviews will
Oh my god.
I love how they're in shipping crates. I have to preface this, by the way. All these reviews are actually fucking real,
Oh my
but
god.
their usernames are changed.
With his humor and dialogue,
That's
People have
amazing.
found the OG
irritating and
reviews.
entertaining.
Holy shit.
Funny? I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights.
I mean, you're
that I
kinda
can't
right,
even
though.
imagine where I'd have the room to stick them. Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley, I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness.
No, you're
It's
fine.
actually quite shocking for me.
Believe me, I've heard
To
worse.
be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these
Aw.
people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered. What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's
Okay,
always been
man.
my motto. I do
That's
anything for
I mean,
the
negative
fans.
feedback's a good thing,
Yes,
man.
A skip button we shall have. And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered.
I don't wanna
No
skip
more
it.
listening to me rambling on and on and on. No,
You can listen to him.
The
He'll
Stanley
keep going.
Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're
Like,
going to get.
it is actually
Don't sit
insane
around
how
waiting for me
much
to
they
shut
recorded
up.
for
Go
this.
ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun
Ah.
an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story and the choices are what follow, and
Oh my
therefore
God.
by the time it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably we all
Okay,
until
sure.
the end of time, at which time everything all... Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games.
Good job.
Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto.
A manifesto.
I'll outline it
You're
for
on
you
thin
very
ice.
briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice. That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every person you've ever been, making every choice to which you've ever given your great gift of mortal and yet timeless thought? Or rather, do all of the
Gesundheit,
choices
dude.
you've ever made, in fact, make you more not this kind of person, and in fact do the very opposite? You see, it could in fact be both of these things at once. That you are both making choices and not making choices, and that they are both affecting you and not affecting you at the same time by virtue of the fact that you both are and are
Quantum
not
affection.
making them. Okay, at first, I was leaning towards manifesto, but now I'm going to circle around and slap the treatise label
It
on
is a
this
little
one.
more
I
of
think
a
it has much
treatise than a
more of treatise
manifesto.
vibe
Yeah,
to it.
yeah.
But wouldn't you say that manifesto just has a much
I don't know,
grander
it just
sort of
feels
tone?
too
It has a
political.
mouthfeel that is rich with ambition and history. Ambitious history, if you will.
Eh.
See, now you've gotten me going back to manifesto. Heavens, at this rate, we're going to be here all day. Okay, look, I have a method for exactly this sort of situation, and I do find myself in this situation frequently. I'm going to say each word back and forth
Oh,
in
no.
repeated succession until I become sick of one or the other, in which case the word I am not sick of shall be the victor. It is an unimpeachable strategy, Stanley. It's rescued me from disaster in countless situations. All right, here we go. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The
Okay,
minute I
so
start to go
we're-
off on a thoughtless
we're
display
getting
of
along okay
self-absorption,
on the
it's
skip
right
button.
at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this. And whether
Cookie
they'll edit
9.
the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps.
Yeah, you really
To
can't
be
blame him for it,
honest, I
honestly.
don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated on exactly how Steam works. Perhaps that would have been the smart thing to check on before I went about this whole exercise of making the
Probably.
Probably,
Although I
yeah.
Maybe.
that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is runs Steam will instantly run out and implement a new feature to make it possible to edit one review, merely because of this very situation. Yes,
I don't think that's good for
quite
integrity.
likely. Or perhaps they'll simply grant this particular user the ability to change their review, so that the feature is not widely abused.
Ooh,
No,
Ubers?
I would even be okay with Steam altering this particular review so that it reads as something more beneficial. Something along the lines of, this game is the best game. Let me start over.
I mean, it's every game,
another
right?
goober
From
patch,
the
dude?
ashes of depravity,
John
rising
Steam
to the
himself.
peaks of quality.
John Steam, consumer of Steam hams.
I'm not familiar. I suppose I just have to...
Okay,
Button.
welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last
Sounds like we
one
have a
was-
bug.
Well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes?
That's a lot of time!
Unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here? Where did the door go? Wasn't there a door that led into this room? I do feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort, or a window, or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole? A sufficiently
I do
large
not.
crack in the wall? I'll take any of these.
No,
All I want is for us to
I
move
do
on
not.
and to please step away from the skip button to go anywhere other than the skip button. There was a door here before, wasn't there? I swear there was. Where did it go?
I mean, we got in here.
I've
Can you
been...
maybe
I've
just
been instructed
ram
to
your
walk
way
in
through a
circles.
wall?
I can do this.
Is there any possibility that you could, say, slam your body into the wall until enough damage is done for you to be able to leave? Please.
I don't
I'll
think we
take any option
can
at all.
move fast enough for that.
I'm asking you to work
Hiya!
with me here. We need a door. We need a door of some kind. I can work with any kind of door.
If I
as
make
long
the
as can
noises, it
open
has
and
to
lead
work.
From one room to another.
Yup.
What-a?
I'm going to step away for just a moment.
Maybe we
I'm
need
going
to try some
to
inputs.
find us a door. I don't know how exactly to remove a door and place it in a different wall, but I will find a way, I promise. You just need to not do anything. Don't press the skip button. Please, please, please do not press the skip button. Just wait here.
But I
wait here for
want
me,
to.
and don't press the
It's
skip
funny.
button. Got it?
But
Yes.
what if I
Good.
could skip through
I'll
all
be
your
right
time
back.
figuring out how to use Unity and dragging the door asset from the one part of the map, and then I could
Unfortunately,
just
he's not using Unity.
I could just skip it.
The problem is he's not using Unity, he's using Source.
We're gonna be here forever.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
Holy shit!
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times, and there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here, and more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again. I can't control anything in this room, Stanley. I can't touch it, and I have to believe, I have to know that sooner or later, no matter how much I plead with you, you're going to press the button again. Why would you? I've been thinking and thinking, and I don't know what I can do to convince you otherwise. Oh my God. And it's all because of those reviews. Those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't ignore the negative feedback. Why was it so important for me to fix the problem? Why did Cookie Nine's opinion matter so much to me? I've never even met Cookie Nine. I have no idea who they
The
are.
ravages of time.
Never really mattered, but here I am. I'm fixating on every tiny negative thing that anyone ever says about me. The merest mention of one of my imperfections, and I become as impetulant as a child, wild and impulsive. I can't help myself. I can't stop myself from lashing out with a vengeful fury to alter and to change and to break anything.
Okay, can you use that lashing
unbroken
against, like, the
if
wall to
only
maybe break it
pleases
down?
This one person.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
Ah!
Words hurt.
Single
Words
negative
hurt, right? Do they hurt wall?
What does such an impulse serve? For whose benefit is it?
Words.
Here I am now, stuck in a room, waiting for you to press this button,
Whatcha?
and to become frozen in time, knowing that you're going to do it, and that I'm going to be stuck all alone, and that I had the power to prevent it all from happening, if only I'd held my tongue. It's all out of my control now. Just you, just your decision as to exactly when you're going to make me suffer, to leave me all alone. Surely you will. I don't doubt it. Surely you'll press that button again, leaving me here. And surely you'll put your own desire to see what's next ahead of my need for company, for companionship.
My soup
Surely
got
you'll not be
stolen in
moved
an
by my
alternate
howls of
universe?
fitful
Is
anxiety
this an
that you
AI?
sit with me and just stay here. Oh, no, no, no. I know you
I'm
too
at
well.
soup.
You'll be leaving
I'm
me.
at soup.
Oh, my God. And it's all because of those reviews. Those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't. Oh, Stanley. You're back.
The ravages of time.
My goodness, I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here.
Dude,
all
how do these
day,
lights go out in a
just
week?
Sitting here.
What fucking
not a
office lights are
single
these?
person
They're
to
shit.
talk with.
Yeah.
And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would
I don't
you
know, I've
think
been
that
yapping
it's
quite a bit.
Exactly the same as
We have
always?
been yapping a little bit.
Doesn't that feel like what
Comes with the
we've
territory, you know?
already been doing? Me
Honestly,
just
narrator
talking.
would be a killer
It
streamer.
isn't, Stanley.
He
It isn't
would.
the
I
same
would
at all.
watch the
It isn't
fuck out
even
of him
close,
stream.
Because I know
Same.
you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to
Okay.
be a vessel from which
Wow.
My
words
mistake.
were
Soup
moving.
just
It
seemed
was the
very,
vessel I needed,
like-
Specific?
not the outcome,
Yeah,
not the
specific
story.
and like
None
not a
of that
thing that
matters
I'm
anymore.
attached to
I'll
enough
give
if
it
it
all
got
up. I'll
stolen.
give up every
I was gonna say, it's both
branching
specific
path.
and random
I'll
at the same
burn
time, which is
myself
really
into the
interesting.
ground.
Yeah,
One single
but welcome
thing
in,
I need,
Glitch.
and God, I
Yeah,
can
welcome
see
in.
now that I need it more than anything is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying.
guess it
I
is a
need to
very
know
random
you can hear me.
question.
Because maybe,
It is.
Stanley, maybe if you can hear me,
Much like,
then maybe
as well,
it means
do you
I
have
know.
games on your phone?
Maybe. I'm not just a fiction. Was I scared of that all along? Perhaps. Yes. Perhaps I've been scared this whole time, that if I stop speaking, I'll slip backwards into the silence and be consumed by it. I can't be taken by it, Stanley. I can't lose
What do you mean,
myself in a
Vajdu?
stretch of emptiness between you and
Yeah,
me.
I'll
When
need
you
to know
press
more
that button,
specifics.
You're still right there, but I
Because
know
there's been
you're
quite
so
a few
tremendously
pieces of
far
weird
away.
news,
and in
but
those moments, the emptiness folds itself
if it's about
upward in
Niji
between
Sanji,
the
it
two
might
of
be
us.
something that I'm not
I'm
comfortable
suspended
really
in
going
its
into details on
unyielding
here.
quietness. I can feel
Because
the
that has
edges
gotten
of
a
my
little...
reality curdling
Huh?
inward
I don't even know that devolved even further. Wait,
I,
what?
I don't know what
But I am
that is.
becoming
Oh,
less
Shizu.
and
I don't
less
know
weak.
who's
Yet to speak
Shizu.
to you now, I am alive. I am truly.
I may not
completely
be familiar with
I
that
am a
VTuber.
being. I
Yeah.
am someone. I am something. I am being listened to. I am being recognized. The emptiness between us has collapsed, and I feel right now like I am not a work of fiction. I
Hell
feel as
yeah.
though I occupy
Hell
space
yeah.
in this world again.
Own
I've
your
cast a
existence,
shadow
Mr.
on the
Narrator.
wall.
I'm proud
see
of
what
you.
I'm saying, don't you? You can see what this means to me. I'm so clear about it now, Stanley. I feel as certain about this as I've ever felt about anything at all. I feel renewed. I feel restored, and already I can
You what?
sense the looming silence as you will press the button for the next time. What a terrible dread it strokes in my heart to
Oh,
think,
yeah,
to
I think I
think
saw
of
this earlier.
returning to such coldness. Come.
That's
let us
like,
sit in
dude,
silence
I still think that's just in
together
poor
here
taste. It's
for
like,
just a
look,
moment.
you just
Let us
drag down the person
anticipate.
involved.
Let us welcome it.
Oh my
Let us
God.
not run from it.
That's... Ooh. That's really bad. Yeah, I don't know. Going around and asking that to the ones with streamers and follow the ones with funniest answers to spread confusion and laughter. Aw.
That's funny.
That's
I like
that's actually
cute.
awesome.
That's really cute, actually. I really like that.
Debate who's switching soup with bucket. Oh,
Don't worry.
thank
You'll
you.
understand that soon enough.
Welcome
in. Happy to have you.
yeah. I guess my answer might have come off as a little bit dismissive, but I hope you didn't mind. Well, I think we have nothing else to do.
Don't worry.
Oh.
Hello, it's you.
The
You're
ravages
here
of
with
Mr.
me.
Narrator.
time.
I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had
It's not
so
you, Mr.
much
Narrator, it's me.
time. I stopped keeping track after a year.
A
Have you
year?
ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year?
Apparently
Let me
I
describe it
have.
For you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days. Months. I lost it all in a blur.
You know, I was like, soup got stolen. I was like, it felt a little bit like word salad, where like,
Yeah,
where like
right?
you can't quite like. I'm like, is this? Was this like made up by some program? I don't know. Like, I was genuinely
I
uncertain.
could see myself.
Yeah, I know.
Calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both
Oh,
delight and
narrator,
disgust
I've been trying
simultaneously.
so hard to be your
I was
friend, but this button
I
is
could do
so
nothing
Can I be
yellow.
honest?
for what
Can I
felt
be
like
honest?
eternity,
You
for
have
what I
actually
now
survived
know was
listening to him
far less.
longer than
It was-
most people
it
that I've
was a
ever seen play this
revelation.
game.
I love the like I love
I
just
love
like
him
having
too.
having a
He's so
character
good.
just tell me
Without
dialogue.
action,
I
Yeah,
pack
no,
bond with
honestly, I like-
everything.
entirely from the question of free will that you and I have squabbled over for so long.
This
There could
button
be
is
no
so
one
big and
ending
yellow
to
and
It's
single
not
tempting.
outcome of
tempting.
events, not if all events existed in the same moment, and I felt freed. I felt unburdened by the need to manifest
There's
a
the
particular
guilt.
outcome into being. I saw that I could allow myself to exist along all timelines, and that each of them was simply a strand in the web of my being. It was incredible. The spaciousness, the equanimity of the moment.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh god. Just press it. Oh.
Fire alarm.
Hello?
Is that a battery?
Narrator, it needs more battery. Narrator.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant
Oh my
to
god,
have
are you still
pace.
on
It
that?
was meant to
It's
speak
been
to the
several
human
years,
condition.
Mr. Narrator.
Cookie
Jokes,
9.
there are the jokes, they bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then,
it's been
he's talking
years.
too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us. Now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency. It's the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone.
Oh, but Pajdu, have you seen Saba? Oh yeah, and Cinder, yeah. Oh god. That I don't really like. I don't really want to get into that because that's like a lot of things that like I feel a lot of people were very personally affected. So like I don't want to speak my piece on that or anything, but I am excited for Saba. Like, I know that's textbook, like, me swerving the conversation, but, like, yeah.
I mean, you know, we talked about, like, concerts earlier, right?
Yeah.
Vettel wants to make a whole, like, hologram Nero concert for both Neros.
We have to go to it if it happens.
I want to see it so bad.
Like, I will travel for this.
He said, like he's getting quotes around, but he said if anything happens, it might be like at the end of this year, if not like early next year.
Holy shit.
But that would be so sick.
I would 100% want to go with you to that.
I would love to see your Nero. Someone tell Vettel there's a problem with my AI.
There is a problem with my AI indeed. The ravages of time could create a door. Veer is right.
Truly, entropy.
Entropy! A door! Narrator,
Almost.
lift me out!
I think the narrator's dead.
He might be.
But at least his innovations.
Oh.
New life has come. It's starting to look a little bit like old Aperture in here now.
Yeah, it does. Man, why does that make me emotional?
Look, nature's healing. Nature's getting rid of corporate.
Maybe nature didn't heal.
Fuck. That's a very concerning background sound, honestly.
Yeah, take me to the end. Holy shit.
The ravages of time.
Whoa.
Oh. A door!
A door! Narrator,
What
I
the
found a door. I don't know if you're still alive, but I found it.
We are
This
in
is for
the
us.
This place, too, will become very important to us later.
Okay. I guess I'll just wander in a direction, huh?
You may. Explore the new world. However many, like, millennia it's been since we've skipped.
God.
I never knew we would end up on the Ash Twin. Fade to black. And here we are.
Oh my
Back
god.
where we started.
Already this was uncomfortable. Instead,
Whoa,
decided
whoa.
that as soon as
Oh,
he
this
found
bothers
space,
me.
he felt safe
Hold
in,
up.
that he would
What?
never live it again.
Look straight
in
ahead.
his life.
The room is on a slight cant, isn't it?
Is it?
Either my monitor's blind or I'm losing it, but it feels like the room is like slightly leaned to the left.
Okay, I don't know if I'm imagining it either, but I think you're right.
That's unnerving. I hate that.
Already this was uncomfortable. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it is uncomfortable. I hate it.
Oh, I should ask you because we're at 9. Would you like to go for another hour, or would you like to call it here? Or, like, soon?
Probably soon.
Okay, how about we do one more
We
ending?
can do like a couple more endings. Yeah, I can go
Okay.
till like 9:30.
Okay. Cool.
New
New content.
Let's go.
Okay, sure.
Oh, good. You noticed my
I'm glad.
sign. Yes, I have something very
It's hard to miss
exciting
it.
to show you.
Yeah.
elevator. That was a much faster trip.
Yeah, it was a much faster
You
trip.
see, Stanley,
And
I've
a
been
faster elevator. He
reflecting on
fixed
the
it.
Stanley Parable,
He
and
did
about
it.
how
Way to go, Mr.
roundly
Narrator. I'm proud of you.
disappointing This
Hell
ultra
yeah.
deluxe version has turned out to be. The original.
Oh, the
Stanley
music here is so
Parable was
good.
a landmark.
There's
Any new
something
content
I so
for it should
desperately
live
have to
up
show
that
you,
legacy.
and I think it's the best way to end the
forget
stream.
This ultra
Okay.
deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further.
Hello?
Which is why I'm
Don't worry.
very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh my god, the Stanley Parable 2!
Yup.
Let's
This, you see,
go.
isn't this
The end
far
is never the
superior to
end
a measly
again.
re-release with a few minor
I
additions?
love.
Think
Please
of
look
the
at
new
all the
territory
art here.
we'll cover
It's
with a
so good.
fully-fledged sequel. An entirely new experience.
Everything here
built
is
from the
beautiful.
ground up.
Every
Why, there's
single
so many
detail.
Possibilities. They could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
The adventure line? Oh my god. Taste the
Taste
sequel.
the sequel. New and tasty.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Even all the papers, by the way, are legible. I think you can zoom in if you like scroll or something.
Oh, I can't scroll
Ah.
in, but I can maybe get real close.
Yeah, I thought there was a way. I might be wrong. But no.
Nee.
Oh my god. Even all the cups too. I feel like Claire would have a field day here.
Never underestimate coffee enjoyer. Something leather sofa, something that faces a blurry room.
Who left their cup at the leather sofa that faces a blurry room?
Oh my god. Time to wake up. New mug. Let's go. They're back.
They're
Two
back.
doors.
2 doors.
New content part 2 is in. New hotness.
Old busted.
Boring sections
Boring
of the
sections
chart.
of the chart.
Cool red section of the chart.
chart.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
It only gets better. A PowerPoint.
Show me the PowerPoint. Damn it.
Oh my god! Look at all the slides on the left.
Oh my god, wait.
On the left sidebar.
Oh my god,
They're
the
awesome.
Stanley Parable 2. The
Wait,
Stanley
hold on. The second slide is actually genius, though. The
oh,
2 doors.
yo, I actually
That's-
really like that. That's
I
actually
love
really
that.
nice, yeah.
Also,
I
wait, is that
also
the beginner's
like-
guide font in 3?
Oh yeah, it is. I kind of like
That's clever.
5.
5 is pretty good too.
I don't know
Something
if
like
5 is
Baskin-Robbins
legible
style?
enough, but like it's the Baskin Robbins
Now,
thing. I was gonna
yeah,
say, where have I
haven't
seen
quite
this?
nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I
Taste
figure
the sequel.
that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting
Sip.
concepts, that surely the game will
Sip,
sort of
me
naturally
too.
spring
Oh,
up
the board
around
too.
them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a
Scrub
fuzzy
design,
magic
pitch
than
break,
anything
pitch
scientific or
design.
Logical, really.
Who took the red marker? Me. Sequels are good.
Portal 2, Half-Life 2, Panorama Asylum 2 City, Divinity Original Sin 2, let's go.
I love that
Doom 2.
game.
Dark Souls 2, Aladdin 2,
fuck?
Return of Jafar. 2.
I heard something, but I don't know
Probably
what
the
it
door opening
was.
behind you.
Wait.
I like that one too. That's probably the door opening behind you.
Oh yeah. This way to the show floor. There we go. What does this say? Prequel to the Stanley Parable. 2 is the sequel to the Stanley Parable. Is the prequel to the Stanley
I like
Parable.
that.
2 is the. Oh, that's actually
The new
yeah.
end is never. I like the new end is never the end.
That's pretty cool. New features, new content.
New content. So welcome to the hub.
Oh my god.
we're gonna want to explore everything.
Okay.
Go on, try out some of the new features.
I love the button.
Oh my god. Is
It's so good.
it gonna say Loon to me? Oh, I don't know.
No, it'll say
For the
something better.
Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind,
Road to the
my
perfect
first addition
button.
to the
Too
game
big,
is
too
this
small,
button
just right.
that speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Press it.
Okay.
Jim.
Oh.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim
Okay.
to really simulate the full experience of this feature.
All right.
Just play
Hang
along.
on.
I promise you'll love it. Okay,
What's
here we
Jim's
go.
relationship-
Let's take a
relationship
deep
with
breath,
Liam?
Clear your mind, forget
Jim
whoever you are, and
Is
simply become a
trepidatious
person
of the
named Jim.
narrator.
I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim.
Then you'd be in for a
falling
great
in
surprise,
love
Veer.
and being heartbroken as Jim.
You've been individually
seizing
recognized.
all
Congrats.
the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now?
Are you Jim?
If so,
I'm getting
then
there. I'm
please
getting there.
step forward and press the button.
Okay. Gym mode. Oh, wow. I, Jim, have just found a button. I wonder what'll happen if I, Jim, press it.
Jim.
Yes!
Incredible!
What a thrill! What a rush! That
Wow!
was you. The button described you.
Oh.
Do it again. Do it again.
Oh my god.
It hits
Oh.
even harder the second
hits
time.
so good.
If this were the
Oh my
only new
God.
feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money.
Absolutely.
Let's take a break from the gym button. I'm too emotional.
Let's keep pressing it. I wanna hear all the validation.
One more.
Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much, Jim.
But I am
I'm
Jim.
putting the gym button away.
No!
You'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
Jim.
Damn. So, I need to tell a story really quick related. So I play a trashy gacha on the side of, like, everything. It's just something that I do with my my mobile gaming time when I don't have anything else to do. I play Blue Archive. Some of you who are familiar may already know where this is going. How I was sold on Blue Archive was that it has a gym button. It actually will, like, when you start up, it tells you to tell it your name, you know, and then it tells you to give it the phonetic pronunciation in Japanese. Or it tries to estimate it for you first, and then you can correct it. So the game actually is like, hey, Loon, whenever I fucking sign in.
Oh my god.
And that was all it took to sell me on this game, was it had a gym button. And it's even better every time.
See? The narrator has fucking
He's-
genius.
Yeah, he's right. He's
I suppose I
absolutely
could allow any
right.
people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing
I
this
mean, you
feature.
could also just have everybody roleplay as Jim,
Yeah.
who was playing as Stanley.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, that worked really well.
It really worked. It was amazing. Oh my god.
Where would you like to explore next?
Reassurance bucket?
That's a fun one.
Merch. Hold on, I need to...
Also, please,
I saw the
please
new
scan the QR
content.
code. Please scan the QR
Scan
code.
the QR code? Oh my god, I'm gonna scan the QR code. 1 second. You guys won't be able to see it immediately, unfortunately, because it's on my
Chat, you
phone,
also should scan the
but-
QR code. You don't get a choice. Do it for Jim.
StanleyParable2.com. Welcome to the official website of the Stanley Parable 2. A sequel, huh? Watch our helpful and informative video to learn more about the Stanley Parable, what the journey of becoming the sequel is all about. Direct YouTube link. That's new. If you're more of a prequel sort of person, check out the Stanley Parable. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of the exhibit. So I'm not going to play this video over mic, but I am going to save this for after so I can watch it.
It's so good.
Oh my god. This t-shirt is the best new texture. Alright, what's the reassurance bucket?
You're gonna love it.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I am happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution.
Oh my god,
to this
Veer, that's
fundamental
incredible.
problem with the game.
That is really
It's
good.
the
That
Stanley
would be the
Parable
best unintentional
reassurance
scare.
bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You
me
may
hold
even
it.
come to
This-
long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while
Give
the
it to
bucket
me.
is in your arms. And to be honest,
I need...
it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually
That's
redesigning
incredible,
the
Veer.
game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution.
It's the perfect
Come on,
solution, but let me...
give it a try.
Yes! Oh my god! I feel so
Can you
comforted!
feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well?
Oh, you're
I think
too
that just
much.
a it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Can I get
Hell
another
yeah.
one?
The benefits of the bucket
You
seem to go
cannot.
on and on.
Cannot be
don't
that
they?
greedy.
All this and more.
One per person.
await you
Take one.
in the Stanley
Fair
Parable
enough.
2.
Okay. I have a bucket. I feel complete.
I'm glad. You can now take it wherever you'd like.
Yes. Charisma bucket, where I carry my charisma.
I
Does
hope you
anyone
know
give
it
out
too.
awards
It
for
only gets
most
better.
enjoyable
Because
bucket
there
in a
you can
video
get
game?
stickers on the bucket,
That really
like a
should
bleeding
be an
endings.
award if it isn't already.
Amazing.
You can decorate it with every little thing.
Cosmetics.
It's wonderful. Absolutely.
Jump circle, infinite hole.
We're gonna visit the Infinite Hole last. It is one of my favorite exhibits.
Okay. Collectibles. Expo Hall, jump circle, this map, free achievement, the button that says the name of the player that's playing the game, merch, settings, world champion, the Stanley Parable reassurance bucket, office decorations, epilogue, collectibles, infinite hole, exit.
Office decorations is a fun one too.
Office decorations 3, so we're here. So we have to go...
Oh, we're close by.
We have to go, like... Hang on. I can't fucking read maps.
That's fine.
Which
If you want,
direction
we
am
can
I
start.
facing
We
in
can
this?
start
So
with the collectibles.
So I just
It's
go
right
this
behind you.
way? Oh yeah, we can start with the collectibles.
I appreciate the signage.
Can you find them? Can you find them?
Collect them all.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable
Yes.
2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your own life.
I mean, honestly, you know what? I respect that.
Yeah.
Bold move.
Oh my god.
I know, right?
Okay,
You
fair
fucking Stan
enough.
Loreen.
Oh my god.
Congrats.
I did it.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Let's go back to the other room. Let's see where we can find the thing.
Hang on. Okay, so this, if I go this way. Oh, it's like
I believe
up.
settings.
It's like up.
I believe settings world champion is also an achievement.
Please no,
No
screenshots. Office
What happens if you
decorations.
screenshot in there?
I
Yeah,
don't
office.
know. Hang on, I'm
Let's
gonna
find
try
out.
to press it.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think
Does it
that
actually
in
not work?
the new version,
I don't
the office
know.
could use a bit
It-
of decoration.
it seems like it works.
balloons. But I'm
Okay.
undecided on get well someday and happy 12th birthday. Which would you go with?
Let's keep going forward. Maybe you can screenshot later in. Yeah, which one do you want? Which balloons would you like
Oh
as
my
decoration?
god, I would like get well someday.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along.
Damn.
Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
Tragic.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No.
Oh my
No,
god.
I've made my decision. We're moving on.
I don't want to go to the infinite hole. New and easy
Uh,
achievement.
Let's get the achievement.
Get it here. Free achievement. Get yours right now. Pull the lever, achieve your new achievement. No more steps. It just works.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified.
Damn
This
it.
is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken.
You can't do this to me.
But I guarantee
Don't
it
worry.
will be fixed in the
There comes a
summer.
point where we can
It
actually
will
fix it.
satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you. And I bet you will.
Oh my god, gamers.
Gamers.
Ow.
Alright, let's keep going. What else do we have to visit?
Okay. Let's see. Gamers.
Gamers.
I thought for a second, I thought your lore
What
was
else?
another person
What
in the
other
game and
games
my
have you
heart rate
seen?
increased rapidly. The jump circle again.
Indeed.
One
You know
for
what,
good.
Stanley? I actually think the jump circle was a pretty good idea.
I think so too,
I'd
honestly.
have
Jump
to hang
circles
on
are
to that
kinda
for the
fucks.
sequel.
No!
If you notice, by the way, it actually kept the same number of jumps that you used.
Oh. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't let me do a running jump. Not that getting onto those would help much, but we're gonna need this circle, man. We're gonna need this circle.
It's important. It's a surprise tool that'll help us later.
That's new.
That's new. I also now officially want a mod and easy button to just say gym.
Jim.
An
Epilogue.
epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
There's the button that
That's
says
the gym button.
What else do we have? This I think we've already been to. No screenshots.
Yeah, we've already been through that one. We got the reassurance bucket. Got the decorations. We can check the map and see if there's anything else. It might just be the hole.
We've got the jump circle. We've got the.
Oh,
free
where's Settings World Champion?
Oh yeah, where is Settings World Champion? Hang on.
The hash.
Okay.
Oh, it's by the-
just,
is that- By 3.
it's somewhere around here. Is it this one? No. The baby is all grown
it's-
up.
Oh, is it by the, 3 was the, what's it called? The decorations, right?
Oh, so it might be near it. Yeah, hang on.
I wonder if it's that, like, little area there.
Wait.
To the right? Yeah. That's where the thing is. That's where the decorations were.
So wait. It's gotta be like around here. Am I missing something? But okay, infinite hole, decorations.
There's an exhibit on the other side of this wall.
Oh, let me go over there.
I think it might be that one.
No,
Oh,
this
jump
is
circle.
the jump circle. Yeah.
Could also just be in your settings menu, because I know there's an achievement for that.
Oh, it could be in my settings menu.
I don't remember what the achievement made you do, but it was certainly like a lot of messing around in settings.
I've seen all the settings. I didn't internalize any of it.
Fair enough.
Is the 344 the frickin' Steam run speed run time?
That'd be hilarious, but it doesn't seem to be counting up. Alright.
I'm gonna look at the
Would
map
you like-
one more time, and then I'm gonna probably go to the infinite hole.
Alrighty.
Hang on.
B2 is the recharge bucket. It's all so it's supposed to be like in the corner between. Okay, so it's like pretty much in the corner where the entrance to the office decorations area is apparently.
Yeah. So it's like right around here.
It's like literally at a 344.
Yeah. Huh. I don't know. Maybe
Is that
it's
supposed to be
just...
something you're supposed? I don't know. Maybe you're supposed to set that as like something in your settings. 344.
Maybe it wouldn't ask me what the time is at the beginning. 3:44.
Maybe. Who knows?
My favorite time.
We're getting to my favorite of the new content.
Let's see, depth infinite. Ah, yes.
Science.
Educational use only.
I want to figure out what other use there is to this.
God.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
I encourage you to fall.
Alright. Yeah. Whee!
We're not gonna do anything from now on.
Isn't it wonderful?
We're gonna vibe.
One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can
We will not
continue
be doing that.
Okay. Whee!
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to
Nah,
the
it's
top.
fine.
I need to know if it's infinite.
Sooner rather than later,
Look,
Spectre.
we're just in that one chapter from Portal 2, The Fall. There's just a little potatoes floating around us,
Okay,
probably
Stanley,
somewhere, maybe.
I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the
Oh,
infinite
no.
nature of the whole. Is it a very, very...
We're gonna break our legs.
To be certain it is.
We're gonna break more than
It's
our
an
legs.
extremely
We're gonna be a pancake.
I don't want anyone to say that it isn't.
Well, you
an
know what? Then we get to
astonishingly
become
deep
flat,
hole.
Stanley, like
It
that
is.
children's
Is it
storybook.
Oh my
infinite?
god, you're right.
Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay,
Oh.
well, good for you.
I'm not a
You found
pancake.
the bottom of the
Got a
hole.
satisfying ding
You
to it,
found
though.
me out, Stanley.
Yeah.
I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling.
I am,
What
apparently.
normal person actually wants to fall infinitely. I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
Give me like
Shut
a couple
up.
more minutes of falling.
Look,
Oh, don't
things
worry.
got a little heated
We're gonna drop
there.
back right back
We
in.
both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the whole mostly infinite?
I can
Okay.
compromise
If
on
that
almost
works for
infinite.
you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the
Alright.
top of the hole, and we
Let's
can
warp
move
back
on.
up to the top.
I'll just be up here when you're ready. Great. Now, I'm very excited to show
Alright, let's
you
hop
even
right back
more
in.
of my idea. Oh, for heaven's
Later.
You see,
Whee!
I was right. The problem is you. The problem
Look,
is
man,
that
you just made a
like
really
holes
fun
too
feature,
much.
okay?
Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of...
Ding!
Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time?
It
I
did.
can't help
Hell,
but feel like you spent a
dang.
little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If
I
you
feel like the
decide
curse of the
you've
skip
had
button
enough
is
of
applied
the
to your hole.
You can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
Alright, let's go back up.
Had enough? I'm positively thrilled.
You know what? I haven't had
really
enough hole
do
yet.
have
Let's
so
go.
much more to show you.
One more.
Kinda like the hole.
Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. if this starts to become
Look,
a thing
a hole's a goal, okay?
Okay, yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that
More!
the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less
We
infinite.
have a little
I
experiment here,
suspect that I'm
narrator.
starting to hit the point
We do.
where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability in marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Science
There it
time.
is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. How is
No.
this still appealing to you?
All
I
right.
know you're obsessed with
We're gonna
holes,
stay here.
but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to
All right.
move on.
We're not gonna hit the teleport button. We're just gonna stay here.
I could really use a jump circle right now, narrator.
We're
There's a
also...
perfectly circular area where I could jump.
Veer, you have no idea. We're just gonna stand still, and we're gonna just vibe.
I don't know.
Don't worry about it.
So,
Come here, Austin.
oh, just the once actually.
It is the vibing pit.
Yeah. Chill vibes, slightly below the altitude of the rest of the room, like it's cozy. I would like a vibing pit in my home, actually. In fact, maybe that's just what my entire room is since I live in a basement.
Oh, also, you know what? You can try to hit the teleport button.
Oh, it doesn't work.
Is the, teleport button not working? You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this.
Move the
I'm out.
jump circle.
Goodbye, Stanley. You
No!
couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for.
But I have
It's
my
a
bucket,
win for everyone.
so I'm reassured.
Yeah, we're not
You get to
alone.
be with the hole,
We're not alone.
I get
We
to
have
be
Yeah,
with
yeah, yeah.
We're fine.
anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and
All
the
right.
hole have a wonderful rest of eternity.
We will. So,
So
what do you think of the hole?
It's pretty good. It's nice and equally cylindrical,
And
and
it's only gonna get better from here.
there's sounds.
There's a lot of sound.
What's going on?
Oh, you're in for a treat. Welcome to the infinite hole.
Oh my god. The narrator's never gonna fucking believe this.
Nope. Bask in all of its glory. We are truly vibing. We have achieved Zen.
F, change your perspective? Oh my god!
I fucking love this ending so much.
God. Change your perception? Ah!
Yeah, you can just keep changing the music the whole way down.
God!
Change your reality.
Oh my god!
Dog!
Oh Oh my god, puppies!
I love them.
Puppies!
Change yourself.
Oh my god, am I in fucking Inscription?
He almost looks like a Doom guy like that too. Is he upside down? He's upside,
He's upside down.
down.
Ah!
Oh my god, he's buff.
Ah!
Incredible.
It is truly infinite.
Stanley? Stanley? Stanley!
No!
Oh, good,
Huh?
you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland.
I dreamed of the
But we
infinite
can't,
hole.
Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them.
Give me
Stay
the
there,
jump
Stanley.
circle.
I'll be back. Toodlepip.
Give me the jump circle! I assume it just loops.
No.
Oh. Oh, okay.
I fucking love that ending so much.
Oh! We're back here.
We're back at the expo.
Okay. Is there anywhere I should go?
Go on, try out some of the new features.
Excuse me. At this point, you're pretty much free to do pretty much whatever.
Mostly Infinite Hole. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. I don't know.
What's oh, collectibles? We already got collectibles.
Oh, there is an exit. Can I
Yeah,
just
we
straight
had
up
there.
go and leave?
Because this is a good point to stop at. Because it's actually quite a perfect point to stop at.
Yeah.
And I'll explain why when we get to the exit. Oh, the exit's blocked off now.
Oh,
Rude. Not allowed to leave. How dare you?
is there actually an exit?
I believe there should be.
Exit!
Yeah, there it is. Oh, behind there. Excuse me.
This looks new.
Yeah.
All right, have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
This was amazing, narrator.
Narrator cooked, honestly.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know
I
it's
love
not
them.
exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's
You
do an
got this
experiment.
shit, man.
I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
I feel like I've been here before too, Veer. It does give deja
Are you
vu.
ready?
It really
It is.
does. That's what I kind of love about
I give
it.
you the Stanley Parable 2. I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on, let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
Two infinite holes?
Who
Win.
am I kidding, Stanley?
Amazing.
This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it.
I can take the original Stanley Parable and
Here we
simply-
go.
Well,
Oh.
insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2." Let me see if I can whip something up.
You got this, man.
All right, perfect.
I
Go
believe.
ahead. Take a look.
Oh my god!
Oh, just wait. Just watch this. Welcome to the Stanley Parable 2.
No fucking way. Oh my god, should I begin the game?
You may.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
This is all stuff you're
Stanley
familiar
worked
with.
for a company in a big
But look, all the
where
balloons
he
are here
was
now.
The
employee
balloons
number
are
427.
here.
Employee
I was
number
expecting when we
427
panned into his desk, there'd be a
sat at his desk
collectible on the
and
desk.
and he pushed
There are collectibles. There are here.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push.
Okay, let's see.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Go back. Actually, no,
Stanley
keep going
decided
forward.
to go to the meeting
Because there's something else
room.
that's
Perhaps he
magical
had
here.
simply missed a memo.
Because that's something that I need to
No
introduce you
matter
to
how
now
hard
that it
Stanley
exists.
looked, he couldn't
Okay.
find a trace of his co-workers.
Look at that. In the middle of the room.
Wait.
To your right.
The bucket!
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Yes.
So, here's now where I introduce you to how the game has opened up. There are not only additional endings, but every ending that is from the base game has a second version depending on if you have the bucket or not.
Oh my god.
Yes, the bucket makes that big of a difference that it literally will change the endings completely.
Unbelievable.
Yup.
So we're gonna have to redo a bunch of stuff with
Yup.
the bucket. Oh my god, amazing. Alright, do we want to do one more before we end, or do we want to
Sure,
end here?
I'm down. We'll finish it off with a bucket.
Okay. I don't know which one I want to go for.
You know what? Let's do the one
Stanley clutched
that I
the
was
bucket
thinking
tightly to his
originally,
chest
and let's see how it
and
gets affected by the
entered the door
bucket.
on his
Let's go to the
left.
right.
Okay.
This was not.
This is the one that I was gonna do to make Stanley feel
But
bad.
Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Yep, all the dialogue is
And
different because you
here
have
it
bucket
was.
too.
Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
Oh my
was this
God.
better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
Now I understand.
Never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Yeah, you see what I mean? There's a whole ass different canon now.
Oh my god, this is amazing. The
Good,
bucket
said the
parable.
bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think
This
about
one
this
can.
obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Alright, let's keep
In
going.
here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Yeah.
Okay. Bucket?
Now
up the
pick
phone.
up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Pick up the phone, and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together.
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket. Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
Oh my god, hello Stanley, it's me, your bucket. Press H to take me to work with you. H!
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Where are you, Bucket?
Probably in your office, maybe?
There you are.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me. Well, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me? Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think, it can't talk. All it would ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location. That's it. It doesn't do anything else.
Oh my god, don't listen to the loud man.
You see, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now all he cares about is his awful bucket. This stupid hunk of metal.
Be possessive,
I
Mr.
need it.
Narrator.
Oh my god, wait a minute.
Oh, okay, never mind, Mr. Bucket. Don't be possessive.
I guess.
It's sad. I suppose he doesn't need me anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
It does, doesn't it?
You believe I'm real, don't you, Stanley?
We're
Yes, I suppose on
toxic
closer
relationship with the
inspection,
charisma
it doesn't
bucket.
quite look like your average hardware store bucket.
I think you put too much charisma in it. It now has too much riz.
Too much
More
riz.
capable of transporting liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
Why to relive the same day with me over and over, God?
Oh my god, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket. Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket?
Oh my god, he's getting parasocial too.
Oh my god. Home to work to home to work to home. Oh god.
Oh no. I'm having feelings. For the bucket.
Narrator? I'm sorry.
Oh my
What's
god.
going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket?
Finally,
Yeah, what the-
Stanley X's bucket. Yes.
I
Exactly.
don't understand. Perhaps.
I
if
need,
had the
I need, oh
this
my
would
god,
be
I need the
less
fanfics, guys.
Yes. The bucket could
Oh,
tell me
well.
what to do in this troublesome situation. Stanley, give me the bucket.
No.
No.
Give me the bucket, Stanley. I need it. Give it to me now. Give it, or I'll...
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
And that ending is completely different, by the way.
Yeah, I was assuming. I actually think I remember that one. Where it's
What
like
was
you,
it? What do you-
what I remember is like you have like ostensibly a life at home, and then you find out that your life at home is fake.
Yep, exactly.
Oh my god. Narrator buddy, you don't even have hands! Oh my goodness. Well, I think that's
So
what we're gonna...
how do you feel about the Stanley Parable 2 so far?
I knew there was gonna be a lot more new than I thought, but I didn't realize just how much or in what direction it would be. I'm having a blast. I'm looking forward to
glad.
doing more of this on Thursday.
I'm very glad.
Hell yeah. Alas, I think we are running low on time, so I'm gonna
We
find
are.
somebody for us to raid, and I'll move us out. Hang on.
Renly is streaming right now.
Renley is streaming. Let's go say hi to Renley. I'm gonna send y'all off there. So we'll be back doing
Hell
more
yeah.
of this on Thursday. And on
Yeah.
Wednesday, I'm gonna be doing Yakuza 0 with Zix on his channel.
Hell yeah.
So if or not Yakuza 0, we're on to Like a Dragon. My mistake.
Yee.
But yeah, we'll be doing that on his channel. So look forward to that, and I will see you guys tomorrow or Thursday, whichever one.
Yeah.
Bye-bye!
Bye.